Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Drop. This is where we play games and hang out. If you're listening on Spotify, it's just the voice, but if you're watching on YouTube, of course, it is more than that. It is me playing Pokemon FireRed. So anyway, off to this place. I always hated this place as a kid, the Lavender Town. I thought the music was really uncomfortable, but anyway. Alright. So look, I just have something to inform you guys on. So I have family coming into town this, let's see, it'll be this weekend, next week, sorry. So, today's episode is obviously live, because you're watching it live, but I will say that next week, just all together next week, it will not be live. Reason being, I want to keep the consistent uploads, especially of the podcast, so I'll still release them. They'll be more, I mean, it won't be live anymore, which actually might be a good direction to take these, maybe. I'm thinking about, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so, man, this week was busy. Like, I released, well, if you don't know, I have released my new song, my new single, Fossil. Or not a single, I think I'm gonna put that on an album for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna release, I'm leaning towards, I kinda wanna make an album, but I'm liking this whole, like, song a week ordeal that I've been, doing. But I don't know, to try and keep the quality up, though, I might, drop it down a little bit, too. Like I said, just an episode a week. Yeah, I think that'll be a good idea. I mean, not an episode a week, what am I saying? I mean, a song a week. Because I like that idea because, like, these are my first songs. I only have 3 songs out right now. And I have a whole bunch waiting. Like, I have this one song that's just waiting to be recorded. And once I get that recorded, then I'm gonna hop on it. And then I also have this hobby I made. I've also started pre-recording some drop episodes already, but I want it to be real towards what my vision was, you know what I mean? Because I always envisioned it being, wow, that was lame. So I always envisioned it being, if you're watching, basically what happened is I had this opponent down very, very low, and so I used a very low power move, and then it ended up with like one hit point left to die. But anyway, as I was saying though, oh, I didn't know that this happened. But anyway, this is the first time I've ever used a Diglett. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I want to keep like my vision of the drop real, which is live, not necessarily like live episodes, but I want it to be a live enough thing to where, one sec, a live enough thing to where you guys can, to like whenever I make it, it's relevant to that week. You know what I'm saying? So that's sort of the challenge with that, trying to keep it relevant. I'm not sure if burns stay. They do. Okay. Back to this ugly place. Yeah, I mean, because the vision for that is, like, short term, it's just chilling, you know what I mean? Like, we're just sort of hanging out, having a good time, but long term is supposed to be, us, or not us, but long term is supposed to be, I'm just trying to see something real quick. But long term is supposed to be us, like, going towards something, you know what I mean? Although, even though these are more chill than my usual episodes, these are still focused on something, you know what I mean? I didn't know that happened. But anyway, I still kind of want them focused on something. Like, I just sort of want it to be like the whole week in together, like in a collective thing, if that even makes sense. But yeah, so I don't know. But seriously though, like, I want to know what you guys think about if I did an album versus like an album together versus if I just did a just like singles after singles after singles. Because right now it's looking like I just had someone listen to my song. I should have known that. I just had someone listen to my song and they were like, "Oh, Fossil sounds like Fossil definitely sounds like a intro song." So I was sitting there and I was thinking like, "Huh, yeah, I could hear that." It's just because it's kind of sloppy, but it's kind of like hard, you know. I don't know. I really like that song. I'm really proud of it. I wrote all of that song. Actually, I probably shouldn't say this. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna say it. I think I've already told you guys. So, I wrote that whole entire song at work in my free time. Because in my free time, I'm just, like, there's so little of stuff to do that like, I'm just chilling, you know what I mean? Like, so of course, like, whenever I'm chilling, like, I'm just working on my stuff, on my craft. Okay, this is getting too close. So yeah, I mean, that entire song written at work, and then went home, recorded that, worked on it, fixed up some things. Like, doing a song, I'm always, like, perfecting the lyrics, like, for the most part, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always going back, working on the flow, because one thing I've learned about rapping is that a lot of times it's not even about, like, the lyricism itself. It's more so about how you say it that makes it hot, you know what I mean? I mean, you probably don't know what I mean, but unless you've done it, because, like, I don't know, like, you could say something dumb, but if you say it and it just, like, it stands out on the beat, like, it's, I don't know, you've done a good job is basically what I would say. Yeah, man, like, I don't know, it's super, super fun stuff. I love doing it. And I've been making so many beats. Like, oh yeah, that's another thing. And I think I've already said this. But if you don't watch, like, the drop episodes, well, one, if you don't watch the drop episodes, then I want you to let me know what you think about doing these daily episodes. I mean, not what am I saying? Doing these either weekly raps or doing these or taking time like a month to release an album. You know what I mean? Because that's actually originally what I was going to do, but I ended up changing my mind on that. But anyways, enough of that. Oh yeah. So well, one, just let me know. Sorry. Okay, let me know about that, and then shoot. And then two, shoot, I had something else to say. I had something else I was going to say. No, I can't remember. I don't like to nickname the Pokemon. Alright. Here's the vision. Check it out. So I'm gonna rock with one of these, and then, whoops. I'm gonna go, and I'm going to see if I can get Firestone. Okay. Man. Oh yeah. Oh, here's the other thing. Now I remember. Here's the other thing I wanted to ask. So either, I make I'll be making like a song a week, or what I could do is I could do like weekly challenges or something, like make a song in an hour or something, not including the beat, but like the lyrics in an hour. So it just be like super sloppy, super thrown together, just super messy. You know what I mean? But it'd be fun. Or what I think I could do is, or like I said, the album. But what I then could do is I could release the beats. You know what I mean? So you guys could listen to the beats. And do something with the beats yourself. So like the beats, like, I think it'd be fair. Like, well, one, are you allowed to? Oh, well, I guess copywriting. Like, if you want to monetize your stuff, which I actually do. So I might have to look into that, because look, guys, like I told you, I'm trying to get these streams, but look, I'm not gonna sue you if you use my beat. I just, I'm trying to make the cash. You know what I mean? It's tough out here. It's tough out here for us homies trying to get by in the world, trying to survive with all the taxes and all the stuff, and I'm just playing. But alright, so this was the vision. Heck yeah. I wonder if you could cancel this. Whenever you turn a Eevee into one of its special things using a stone, you can cancel that evolution and get your stone back. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, what do you think? Or maybe I'll do like some of the beats, like the beats that I'll use to make songs, I'll release like on their own, but at the same time I will make free beats that anyone can use. You know what I mean? So maybe I'll do that. But then I have to think to myself, like, oh, like, look, every single beat that you make, you gotta let go of. Like, I gotta think of something, because I get very attached. Like, if I think something sounds really, really hot, I'm probably gonna want to use it. So, that being said, if I hear something and I'm listening to it and I really, really like it, then I might have to make a rule with myself, because I do get really into my beats, and attached to them in a weird way, which I think is a guy thing, which I'll get into that later. But anyway, like, so if I get into it, I might want to what am I trying to say? I might, shoot, like I said, if I get really into it, then I might have to make a rule where, like, if I make a beat and I decide to save it, I have to make a beat right after that and not save it. Because, like I said, like, if I don't make that rule, I'll probably never release a beat that for everybody. There's not the vision. Like, I want to share, but also, like I said, like, gotta make the streams of income. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say something else. I forgot. One thing I forgot to mention. Okay. Is that what I forgot to mention. One thing that I forgot to mention. Shit, there was an idea that I had. I was gonna share. Something that my girlfriend always says. Anyway. So the plan, like I said, for this week though, I was right the first time. So, but the plan for this week is, so I have one video coming up that is sort of like a basic tutorial on Ableton Live to show you guys like how I make my beats, because I have like this whole process to it. So I mean, if you don't watch The Drop, which you should go watch The Drop and like and comment on The Drop, but if you don't watch The Drop, then it's cool because I'll tell you right now. So like my process of making beats is, first things first, I sort of create like a background thing, which is like a simple, or one thing I know is like simple to better. Well, first let me tell you what I create for. So all of my beats I create for whoops. I'll do this and one more. So all of my beats I create for whoops. What am I trying to say? So, okay, so every single one of my beats is created to be rapped over. You know what I mean? I'm very inspired by Jack Harlow, where I notice like all of the beats that he chooses are very, very simple, like very nice beats, like very smooth, very clean, very bouncy, flowy. Like you can move a little bit to them, you know. But it's the same beat the whole time. Okay, I thought if I had water I could give it to him. Like I said, it's the same beat the whole time. It's just it's which allows the vocals to carry it the furthest, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna try and do, is make sure that or that's the objective with all of my beats. So that's why whenever you hear it, like, it's not anything ever too crazy. Actually, I find what you don't have playing is actually more effective than what you do. Like for example, like what sounds the hottest, rather than adding to your beat. So rather than throwing a whole bunch of like cymbals, crashes, and build-ups, if you just stop for a second, like make the beat go silent, and then bring the beat right back, that's whenever it gets too good. Like that's whenever it just explodes, man. Oh my gosh. Like that's hot. Figure out my plan here. So I got ordered yeah. I gotta figure out. I want a psychic. No, I don't need that. I think I'm pretty much set, so now I can just add to what I already have. Alright, guys. So trying to think about what I need. Oh yeah, but here, let me finish telling you about my sort of design for beats. So, like I said at first, I lay over I like a nice little layover with the with a, what is it called, with a nice little like flow in it, and then once I have the flow in, I always like to add, oh shoot, these guys are way too strong. Once I have the flow in, which is just, I mean, not the flow like in as in the music, but like the background sound where like it's just vibing. Yikes. Then oh, come on. Then I always add the drums next. So it goes like the little background sound, which will be something like, like, I don't know, like something really simple. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I mean, just something like that. And then after that, then I'll throw in a sometimes it can be an 808. Next, ooh, that's not good. Sometimes it can be another instrument, like for example, like I will, for like what's supposed to be the hook, I do like to add a little bit of some flavor to it, you know, make it sound a little bit alive with typically just like throwing in an extra sound. And typically doing that works pretty well. But let's see what else. But I find that the more simple you can keep it, the better it is to be rapped over. It might not sound as good like on its own, but 100% it sounds good like together with something. Okay, this is getting really, really dangerous. So yeah, but as I was saying, you know, throw on yourself that, yikes, throw on yourself that, okay, this is terrible, this is not going very well. I thought I could handle it, but throw on a good like background sound. Usually, alright, I am a huge fan of these, I really like either a piano, or I find that yikes, okay, that's not good. Piano or what else? Piano or a wind instrument sounds really good. So I like a hard wind instrument, like there's like these velocity tubes or whatever. Those sound really, really good. Or if not that, then there is I feel like I'm in a real battle. Alright. If not that though, then there's shoot. Then there is yikes, this is not looking good. Okay. Alright. If not that, then you got shoot, I don't even remember what I was saying. That's how nervous I am. Okay. Because this is crazy. I walked right into this. I thought I could handle him. Walked in the middle. So this guy's about to fight me. Shoot. Okay. Let's hope he just has one. If you're not watching on YouTube, basically, I just walked right into this place that is like 4 levels ahead of me. and I'm about to die. This is basically what's going on. 'Cause I don't have any wow, that was not good. Okay, because I don't have any any items or anything to save me right now. I'm out of the revives, out of everything. I'm about to lose, basically. Shoot. And so if you're not watching on this, like, you hear me stressing out, and you're probably like, dude. But no, this is intense. This is not good at all. Oh, that is not good. Okay, that actually didn't go so bad. Oh man. Oh my gosh, that's double not good. This is terrible. Oh shoot. Okay, basically, like I said, if you're not watching on YouTube, what's about to happen is I'm about to lose on a live stream, which is not very good. Yeah, this is over. Okay. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just embarrassed. But anyway, what was I saying though? I guess I could keep it. No, I can't. What was I saying? Guys, if you want to make some beats, let me tell you, first thing first that you should do is you should go and you should download Ableton Live, because honestly, like, if you have a computer, you can do anything. You can do anything. I firmly believe that if you have a computer, you have full opportunity for whatever you want. But with that little piece of message and an embarrassing finish, I'm going to leave you guys off with that. I appreciate it if you came and listened. I appreciate it if you listen to my Drop podcast. Support me. You can also donate to me. I have some links in the description. You can donate to How About You and this. And if you also haven't seen How About You, my most recent episode is with the founder of Build-A-Bear, Maxine Clark. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and at some point, I'm going to have to tell you guys how I got clicked with her. But anyway, this has been the last live stream for the next 2 weeks. So, I hope you enjoyed, even though they did not go so hot. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe. And then also, I have some other stuff. Like, you can use my Robinhood link down in the description. If you're into stocks, you'll get 2 free stocks. And if you're not into stocks, get into stocks. I'll make a video sort of talking about the way the way that I invest at some point. But for now, guys, I just hope that you have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'm gonna check you guys later.